Everybody, happy Mother's Day, and congratulations to me. Congratulations for what? Well, I'm glad you asked. Today I went into Kyoto and took my Nidan test for my Aikido class. Yay! It was a little tough, but I did okay. I'm reasonably happy with how the test went. I wasn't quite as scared as I thought I would be, but still a little stressed out, so I screwed up on a couple of things that I probably shouldn't have, but it was enough to get by. It wasn't the perfect test, but I'm hoping next time it will be at least closer. Always got to have something to shoot for, right? And by coincidence, it is Mother's Day here in Japan, so if you haven't called your mother yet, call your mother. Why are you watching this video? Go call your mom. So, second degree black belt, I hear you say, sort of. What does that entail in Aikido? Well, alright, so first you start out with both people kneeling on the ground and do a bunch of attacks and controls from that. Then one person standing, one person kneeling, chop and wrist grabs and a couple of other techniques, and you go through those. And then both people standing with wrist grabs and front attacks and side attacks and a couple others. So the first, when you're both are kneeling, is Sawariwaza. Second, Hanmi Handachi is one person standing, one person kneeling. And finally, Tachiwaza is both people standing. I was fortunate to have some really great partners today, Uke, and thank you very much, because without you guys, it would have been much more difficult. Seriously, thank you. After that, you move on to weapon takeaways. So you take away, for the Nidan level, you take away Tanto, or dagger, 5 different ways, and then take away the sword 5 different ways, and then take away the Jo, which is like a stick about yay big, 5 different ways. And I got a video on what the Aikido weapons are, so take a look at that. Maybe that way. The last bit is Randori. That's where, for me, at my level, I have 3 people that are coming to come and grab my shoulders, and their job is to grab my shoulders and prevent me from doing anything. And so my job is to, as they are grabbing my shoulders, to throw them. I can't show you the entire test, trade secrets and all that, ha ha ha. I don't have permission. But I am going to take and show the Randori. It is only about 40 seconds or so, so I'm going to tack that onto here, and then I'll be back in just a second. So, on YouTube comments on other Aikido videos, you will always see, oh, that's not real, that's not real. Well, it's not supposed to be real. The point of it is actually learning to control that number of people in an instance, right? So the idea is, and you've heard my teacher saying, spread them out and hunt them down. And that's the goal. You have to make sure that your opponents are spread out far enough so that you can deal with them one at a time. And for the most part, I did okay. I got a little gathered up in a couple of spots, but not horribly, not enough to where anybody was actually able to really grab hold. So, not bad. It was all right. I hope to do a little bit better next time. So, fortunately, the test cycle at this point is every couple of years, so it'll be a couple of years before I have to test again, or get to test again. Yeah, it's fun, but it's a little stressful to prepare for, but it's a good learning experience, and good to push for things that you don't necessarily always get to do. So some of the techniques during the regular test were hard to remember because you don't spend enough time on them, because your opponent really needs to be, or your partner really needs to be kind of an upper level belt to be able to take the falls without hurting themselves. So there's a lot to it. At some point, maybe I'll address the Aikido on YouTube situation, because you get all of the MMA people saying, oh, that's not real, that's not real. But they're looking at it from a different lens. So anyway, happy Mother's Day. Go call your mother. What are you still watching the video for? Go call your mom. I'm out of here. I got to go call mine. Actually, I got to go to practice. See ya!